What's up, guys? I'm Chase.
And I'm Landon, and today we're going to be giving you everything you need to know for the upcoming Air Jordan 12 royalty and how to cop. Alright, so first, thank you guys for stopping by to check us out. If this is your first time here, feel free to drop a follow or subscribe wherever you're watching and give this video a like. We would greatly appreciate that. And a quick thanks to Cop Sneaker Group for sponsoring this episode, and we'll give a little more info about them later on in this video. But now let's go ahead and start off with the basic info for this release before we move on. So these Jordan 12s are set to release on this Saturday, November 13th, pending any delay, with a retail price of $190 for men's sizing, and they release at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern time on the Sneakers app and some other sites that we'll get to in just a second. And this is set up to be a full family sizing release, with big kids at $140, preschool at $80, and toddler all the way down at $60. So looking at the design and the appearance, this is sort of a revamped look at the original Air Jordan 12 Taxi that released all the way back in 1996 or 97. It has pretty much the exact same color blocking, aside from a few minor details. They added some metallic gold to the Jumpman plate on the side of the upper, which, just used to be all black. That's sort of where like the royalty name comes from, and like with that like added gold look. And then the outsole used to feature like a black and yellow kind of carbon fiber look on the Jordan 12 Taxi, but this Jordan 12 royalty model is like more black and gray in that carbon area. So, honestly, a pretty sweet design. I don't love the all black midsole and outsole, but I do love the black, white, and gold color scheme, so I'm excited for this release. So for raffles and reservations, there's already a good amount of online options available for you to enter into. Some in-app raffles are opening up as well, and for some select locations, Dick's Sporting Goods is doing a wristband reservation, so just make sure you check all of those options out to increase your chance of getting your hands on these Jordan 12s. But now I'll let Chase go ahead and take over so he can let you know what sites are releasing these, what the aftermarket looks like, and your best chance on how to cop a pair.
Before getting into where these Jordan 12s are dropping, we do have a quick message from our series sponsor, Cop. Cop is a one-of-a-kind group built by sneakerheads for sneakerheads. Their sole purpose is focusing on community over profit. Currently, they offer in-depth site lists, immediate raffle notifications, and blazing fast monitors are coming very soon. Cop is currently in beta, and you can join the community for free by visiting launchpass.com/cop2 or just by clicking the link in our description. So what are you guys waiting for? Go ahead and join the community and stop paying resale for sneakers. Now let's look at where these Jordan 12 royalty or taxi could be potentially dropping and at what time. So starting off at 8 a.m. Eastern time, you have GBNY. At 10 a.m. you have Champ Sports, Dick's Sporting Goods, DTLR, East Bay, Foot Action, Foot Locker, Finish Line, Hibbett Sports, JD Sports, Jimmy Jazz, Nike Sneakers, Shop Nice Kicks, Shoe Palace, and YCMC. Now, all the sites that I did just mention are going to be releasing these Jordan 12s, and I'm sure that as we get closer to the release, there will be more sites getting them as well. But either way, it's going to be a very busy Saturday morning. But moving on, let's look at what the resale is currently at on the most popular marketplaces. So at the time of this recording, StockX is at an average selling price of $250, GOAT sitting at $240, and eBay is also at $240. For stock numbers, I do predict stock to be relatively high when compared to other types of Jordan releases. I say high stock just because these are releasing in full family sizing, which means a general release, and as well as the number of retailers that are just getting them. But moving on to my resale prediction, I am predicting prices on the aftermarket to be around the $220 to $230 range, which is pretty typical for Jordan 12s, and that should net you some profit between $30 and $40 per pair before taxes and fees. If you are able to cop these Jordan 12s, now you have to decide whether you should either hold on to them or just sell them quick. And now when it comes down to it, I would just recommend on selling them. With it being predicted a pretty high stock and it just being another Jordan 12 colorway, I just don't really see prices jumping anytime soon. But I did want to point out that these are kind of a re-release, like Landon said. Originally in 1996, Jordan did release a taxi colorway, and those are currently going for around $300. But then Jordan re-released the exact same taxi colorway in 2013, and those are going for up to $600. So to wrap things up, I would recommend on selling them quick, but actually the best option would be to profit enough on pairs, just get multiple pairs and see if you can get that profit and keep one for the long run.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for episode 64 of how to comp for the Air Jordan 12 royalty. Thank you guys for stopping by to check us out. And if you made it this far, let me know if you like the OG Taxi or this royalty colorway better in the comments.
Also, feel free to comment and interact below to let us know what shoe you want to hear about next. But until next time, peace.